Yeah.
Red. And I showed you.
I don't remember.
With Dan Criswell.
Did it look like, Mom? Did it look like this?
Yeah. Well, I was, a woman doesn't forget, a girl doesn't forget.
Well, good.
She saves that. I was married. Oh, but yeah. So, I went into the restaurant and showed him that. And then he said, that's okay. If you get pregnant, I'll marry you. And it's 50-something years later. Right here.
How long have you been married?
59 years next month.
59?
Yeah.
A long time.
December, right, or January?
December.
December?
December 3rd.
December 3rd. We were married by the Justice of the Peace. He wanted a quickie.
What fruit you want anyway? You ain't been drinking. You've been sniffing at their fingernail polish, haven't you?
Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy with the one I love. So happy.
Come out here so I can hear you.
You like that? Oh, I'm gonna be quiet. Margie won't let me come here anymore.
Come out here so I can talk to you while I cook.
I'm just listening.
But you know something? It's nice having someone who's cheerful when they visit and carries on. Not that I'm putting it on, you know, because this is me. This is me. I have 12 sisters and brothers, and when my mother had a visitor, I entered contests in Boston. And one I got up and I said, I was 12 years old, you win money. I said, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me. And I took home $10 to my mother with all the and she
That's better than blue-gray. You want blue by blue.
and I
Gray
went
by gray.
downtown Boston. I went downtown Boston just to do it because my dad had died, left all those children. And but for the grace of God, we had turkey. My mother went to the corner. We lived on the 3rd floor of a tenement house kind of thing. And she went to the corner and asked AJ's Market if they had any turkeys left. And he said, yeah, Mrs. McKenzie, we have a couple. She said, I'll take one. And she was able to pay cash for that turkey and the dressing and all. And boy, when we have 10 sisters and brothers, did we love that turkey. There wasn't anything left. She must have cooked 5 pounds of potatoes. I'm going to stop talking.
Come out here so I can hear you. How was your coffee?
Well, I'm going to sit down and drink it. Oh, it's delicious, Donna. Thank you. So that's the story of your mother, if you ever decide to write a biography of or autobiography of me. My name is Cecelia Jane Marie McKenzie.
Huh.
That's from Jane the...
Your, Marie was your confirmation name?
Jane is from my cousins in Canada, my family in Canada.
Huh.
Antigonish, Nova Scotia. And my mother was French, so she spoke French.
And your mom's name,
So I was raised
your mom's maiden name, what was her name when she was little?
I gotta move up.
Was her name Sanborn when she was...
Amelia Sanborn, yeah.
That's when she was a girl?
that was her first husband.
So what was her maiden name? Like when she was growing up?
Amelia Sanborn. No, I guess that was her maiden name, and then she was Ducharme when she married the first time.
So, before she was married at all, it was Sanborn?
What?
Before she was married at all, it was Sanborn?
You got that one with Frank Sinatra?
No, that's
Oh yeah, when she was growing up,
Yeah.
Amelia Sanborn.
Oh,
got Roger Moore.
But she was in an
From back in the
orphanage.
70s.
But she was in an orphanage, right?
Yeah, my mom put her in an orphanage when her dad died or something like that. I don't know.
Run down a track and after the train they shot.
But she was a nice lady, though. I mean, she whipped us a lot. But she had 12 children, you know, she had to keep order.
The performance begins at 3, around 40 days. Set the bar.
And right after school, when high school was out 2:30, I
Yeah.
went to Raytheon. I was Rosie the Riveter,
Yeah.
a welder on 50 L6s and all submarine tubes and television tubes. And
Yeah.
then it was nice because the bus picked us up at school and took us to, they all had a route.
Yeah.
Whoever lived where, you know, they had buses. And God has been good to me all these years, Donna.
Oh, can I get you anything?
The one,
Can I? Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
Where'd my turkey bag box go? I found it.
We haven't touched it.
I'd like to hear from Al and Ann, but I
We
don't.
can call him today.
How come you got such a big turkey?
Because too many people were looking at the little turkeys and I didn't want to wait to get in that mess. So I walked over to where nobody was, I grabbed one and left. Well, this way there'll be leftovers. That's 4 pounds of turkey apiece. Yeah, but the bones probably weigh 4 pounds.
You gonna call him today?
We could. Do you know their number?
Nope.
I can probably find it.
Doug, you're so tall you almost hit that ceiling.
No.
Dougie, you're handsome. Really, you are. Do you have a steady girlfriend?
Nope.
Hey, Doug.
What are you waiting for?
Just hooking up.
Just what?
Hooking up.
You guys in New Jersey?
What?
Is that store by your company in New Jersey? Anymore?
Yeah, my train was shut down for a couple weeks. I couldn't get out there. I couldn't get to my car.
I know him. I know that I'm talking a lot. And this is my only opportunity at 77 years old. I might be gone soon. So that's why I have to express myself now. So my kids, grandkids, and family will say, wish she was a talker, but she was okay.
This is a different
Jackie,
subject.
Jackie looks more like your side of the family than mine. Donna kind of favors me a little bit. Nobody favors Fudgy. She looks more like my mother. But I take pride in Dougie. Really, I do.
Have a seat.
And he attends New York University. That I told him the story about the guy who called him when he was little and he can do anything he wanted to do. I said, God, Dougie, conquer the world. I told him stories about Christopher Columbus and America's riches and all. I read a history of Revolutionary War. And so when he ends up in college, the way he did in New York City of all places, especially Michigan where he
Come talk to me. Mom,
he's doing quite well. So that's one when I get to heaven.
come talk to me.
Talk to you. What would you like me to talk about? I'm all talked out.
You can talk to me while I cook.
Okay. Okay, tell me about you and the children now. What are they doing?
They're all right. They went to Sandusky today for Paul's mom's.
Oh, yeah.
But Barb didn't make a turkey. She made a ham.
How often do you see Jill?
About once a week.
No.
Once a year?
Once a week.
Oh, once a week. How do you see her?
I go down there.
Oh, isn't that nice? You mean from work or from here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
From work if it's during the week.
Under siege.
And Donna,
Yeah.
I can't get over how
That's a wild movie.
Haley looks like me and Katie looks like Pudgy. How could that happen?
Jeans.
Would Roger know anything about?
No. Huh. See if you like that. No, Roger doesn't know anything about.
Mo,
What?
I know I'm talking a lot, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna stop.
What are you gonna talk about?
Have you ever seen those, I'm asking you because you were older, whatever. Have you ever seen two portraits of family, like when we went to, Joe's house? Haley and Katie looked exactly like me. And Punchy looks exactly like my mother. Did you ever?
It happens sometimes.
What'd you do with this?
Set it away from this. So, are you recording us?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Roger. Dad said sometimes it happens that way.
Deb's recording your story.
But Donna, honest to God, when Haley and Katie come out of the house that day, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, Katie's got a longer face and Katie's got a round face.
You said Katie twice.
And now Haley,
Haley has the long face. Katie has the round face.
she looks like me, Haley.
Yeah.
And Katie, exactly like Punchy. They
Go that way. Why are you so far away?
her name Margaret. That's why they called her Punchy.
Is that the only thing you brought home?
Yeah, I got lost in my bag.
And I'll be dead before long, Donna. And
No.
And that's why I'm asking all these questions. We don't get together a lot.
This is European chocolate. Try it.
You look handsome, Doug.
Okay.
I like that.
Whole black hair. Bless you. Bless you. Dougie.
Here.
This is from, my company makes this. It's from Europe. Try that.
You work Kraft?
Cadbury.
Cadbury, yeah, but you work for Kraft?
We do
Yeah.
the trees last year.
Well, I don't know, it's early farm.
And I
This looks
dated a
good.
guy from Heinz.
February.
Heinz Food.
It was after Christmas we did it.
He wanted to marry me, but
What do you do? Is it
In
gone?
them early though, I think.
Not bad, is it?
Okay, we'll divide it in three.
Usually about February I do, now I quail in March.
Seemed like it was awful.
what is it called?
Yeah, it was.
Fudge.
It had,
Fudge?
it was a winter.
Table's sticky.
Well, that's because I spilled the pickles on. I'll wipe it off again. I got the tablecloth washed.
Do it.
You're going to do your laundry? Or you're just going to do it tonight?
I wish Leona could see Dougie. Wow.
She does.
Huh?
She does.
Oh, yeah. Well, Doug, you look 7 feet tall.
I am.
Are you kidding?
I'm 6'9".
Wow.
6'1".
Doug, are you still attending classes?
Nope, I'm done.
Okay, what are you? I won't talk a lot anymore,
You
but
sit here and talk to Grandma. I'll do the potatoes.
But
You
Dougie,
tell me
what did you major in?
business.
Business, and what do you think you accomplished by that, if I may ask?
I got a job.
Okay, that's good.
Good, right?
Is it something that you enjoy doing?
Uh-huh. I make graham crackers right now.
You make
Yeah.
what?
Graham crackers.
You make graham crackers,
Graham crackers. You know the Honey Maid brand?
but you don't make them.
Yeah.
You work in a factory?
No, I market them.
Yeah, in boxes. You go to different companies.
I do the advertising and make sure the margins are that we're making money on all the products.
Oh.
And he made 27 3-point.
Make
Hey, I
sure
have a
we make
question.
more money
How do
on
I
here.
start these yams? What do I do to them?
Chop them up and put them in a pan.
But to make that many, he actually
Did you do it?
But what about, I need to toast the pecans?
Yeah, let's put them in butter.
The pecans?
Yeah, what do you think?
I can't tell how you're looking at the grandpa.
You are.
I'm gonna go to my Hey! Hey!
Hey! Tell me a story. Tell me about
So,
your mother.
Doug, how many times have you been to
Tell me about your mother.
my mother? What about my mother?
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
No, it's.
Take notes.
Do you remember your grandmother?
Had to cancel
Oh, I never had it. Well, my grandparents were in, my mother's family passed away, and my dad's family, they were all in Nova Scotia, Canada.
What was their last name?
Pardon?
What was-
Mackenzie. Mackenzie, if you ever want to write a biography or autobiography, it's Antigonish, Nova Scotia.
Antigonish.
Why don't you take notes?
It is taking notes.
Yeah,
Silly.
but you should write them down so you look on the computer.
Yeah.
Like, get a piece of paper and write.
Donna, this is much more effective than a piece of paper. Go on. Tell me more.
Pardon?
Stop blowing your nose and sneezing.
Donna,
Cecelia, tell me more.
Could I have another Donna, please? Could I have another hot cup of
Yeah.
Thanks.
Cecelia, tell me more
How many more what?
about your mother.
Tell you more about my mother?
Does your
She was
mother know
raised-
you're out, Cecelia?
Well, she was raised in an orphanage. And,
Do you know the name of the orphanage?
pardon?
Do you know the name of the orphanage?
The name of the orphanage.
Little Children's Home in Boston, Little Children's.
Was it in Nova Scotia?
Home of our Little Angels. That's what it is, Home of Little Angels. And because I guess it was named for children who.
Why was she in an orphanage?
Pardon?
Why was she in an orphanage?
Her father died.
Her father was so mean. He used to beat her with a strap. And but she took it out on us too. She really smacked us.
Tell me about the time she threw a frying pan at you.
Oh. That would have killed
Didn't
me.
it stop? Right in front of your face? and
Yeah,
fall?
right. I was sitting on the couch. It went this far. Well, I've always been different, you know. And my mother would say, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, I don't know about you, Celia. I was named after Saint Cecilia, and I tell you, even the nuns at school, St. Patrick's School in Boston, where I attended, they didn't tell the truth, because one day somebody brought in a big red apple, and they put it on her desk, and she was writing on the blackboard one day, and she said, children, put your head down on your desk, and when I get finished, I will give this nice apple, excuse me, I will pick someone who has not looked up, I will give you a sample to. No, Doug, I was like this, watching her, and she turned around and smiled at me. And I thought to myself, that was third grade. I thought to myself, ooh, she's telling a fib because she knows I'm looking. And so anyway, she smiled at me.
This is the place right
She knew I had 10 sister brothers and not a lot. She smiled at me and went back to the board. And when she turned around, she said, okay, class, you may sit up. And she said, well, it was a very hard decision. She had the habit, you know, where it was white, and then the black all the way over, and the, what do you call it, they were like this. She said, okay, children, you may sit up. And she said, well, it's a very hard decision, very difficult decision. She was at her desk, and she said, Cecelia, you may have the apple. And I still think of that nowadays. And she told a fib. And then one day, I walked to school. We had so many kids in our house that we didn't have a lot. We had a snowstorm in Boston. And my mother sent us to school. And I had St. Patrick's School. So when
That was the name of the school, St. Patrick's?
St. Patrick's. So I got to school. I was in the first grade. And that was quite a walk. And I still remember all the snow. I walked through the snow because the snow plow had come earlier. And they made a passage to the main drag. So in the second grade, I must have been 7 years old or something, I guess. I had these boots on, but they were my brother's boots. Older brothers. So anyway, I left for school, walked through all that high bank of snow, and when I got to school, I didn't have any boots on. I lost them on the way. So the Sister Maria Margaret, for some reason, the Sister Superior found out about it, and Sister Maria Margaret said, Cecelia, Mother Superior would like to see you. And I went down there, and she said, Cecelia, she said, try these boots on. And I tried them on, and she said, they're yours. But they were like shoe boots. They had a combination. And then another time, the nun was writing on the blackboard our assignment for the next day, like, John loves Dick, loves Jane, you know, a little something like that. And she said, children, put your head on your desk. I will give, whoever doesn't look up, I'll give the apple. And so she's writing on the board, and I'm like this. And she turns around, and I go like this. And when she was finished, you know, she said, Cecelia, you may have the apple. So I brought it home to my mother. And when one day I got to school, no boots on. I had quite
Do
a
you
life.
remember when I was a... Stop doing that, Donna.
I've had quite an exciting life.
Do you remember when I was beat up on the bus and you called the kid and yelled at him?
Yeah, I would defend anyone.
What'd you do?
When I called at home, you know, you mean? I said, what's his name? No.
Ryan.
Ryan? I said, is this Ryan? It was a kid that answered the phone. I said, is this Ryan? He said, yes, ma'am. And I said, Ryan, I said, this is Doug Condrath's grandmother. And I said,
You said you were their neighbor. You said
What?
You said you were a neighbor.
In that car that time.
No. Is that what I told you?
Yeah.
A neighbor? I don't know. He believed me. I said, well, if I said it was a neighbor, I said, I watched, no, I think I said his grandmother. And I said, this is Doug's grandmother, and I live across the street from where the bus drops Doug off. I said, and let me tell you something. I heard that from Doug and a couple of the kids that ride that bus, how you're mean to everyone and you're awful to Doug. I said, you listen, you little shit. Pardon me. I said, next time you do it, I said, I'm going to go to school and I'm going to make sure they punish you. And he just... And he never bothered you again, huh?
Nope.
See?
You said you were going to kick his ass.
Did I say that? Oh. Did he tell you that?
I think so.
Wow. I would have. No, I would have dragged him by the collar and taken him home.
Tell me about the time your mom threw a frying pan at you and it dropped.
Yeah. She said, listen, you little son of a E-I-T-C-H, when I tell you to do something, you move. And I didn't. I was on the couch or someplace, so she picked up a frying pan off the stove, an iron frying pan, one of those big ones they used to have, threw it at me. It went right off. That's why I said I was named after St. Cecelia, and the miracles that have been in my life, you wouldn't believe. The frying pan went right by my head and fell to the floor. Even Sister Maria Margaret said, Cecelia, you're not like the rest.
Huh, that was nice.
Now you're going to write a biography about me?
Yep.
Okay. Now, Doug, is biography, tell me the difference between biography and autobiography.
Autobiography means you write it about yourself.
Oh, okay.
So you have to write your autobiography.
What, dear?
You have to write your autobiography.
Boy, it's been a hot one. Dating John Hines and all that stuff. But the nicest thing in my life was marrying Grandpa.
Alright, Doug, these toast and then what?
And look at all the nice children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren I have. I've had a nice time though. I was Rosie the Riveter even. A welder.
Oh, here you go.
Hold on. I just need you to tell me what to do.
I need butter.
Alright.
And you know what, Dougie?
I recycle everything, honey, for your
If you want to
children.
write a biography about Grandma, there was a kid in my neighborhood. Come here. I'll show you what I did.
There's some nice days in January where it's respectable.
Now I'm only 12, 13 years old, something like that. Come over here.
What'd you do?
Okay, you're walking down the street. Wait a minute, we'll go down there further. Okay, you're walking down the street, and I'm coming around the corner, and I have groceries in my hands from my mother. And I say, Joe Colantino. And he said, hi, Mackenzie kid. Ha ha, Mackenzie kid. I said, you little snot. I put him down, and I said, come here and say that. Come over to me. And this is what I did.
Don't do
Put
it
my
for real.
foot on his toe, and it went like this. Boom, boom. He went all crying. I'm sorry, I won't talk anymore. They're gonna write a book.
Huh?
They're gonna write a book.
If you do, leave my
Something
chapter
smells
out.
good. I don't know if it's the nuts or the turkey.